What is good? It's your homegirl, Miss Jen City. It's a great day to have a great day with your homegirl, Miss Jen City. Hello, happy Sunday. It's 4th of July weekend. We're still at it, baby. We are still at it. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm getting everything all set up. I'm here at Pier 17. I just want to send love out to those who watch on replay. Thank you so much. So grateful for each and every single one of you. The lurkers, you know I love you. The ones who watch this more than once, you guys are crazy. I love it. I love it. Today we have a fun one planned. Just a nice little Sunday cruise around Manhattan. We haven't been in Manhattan in a while, so why not come on in and enjoy? So I'm just getting everything set up on my end, getting my chesticle on. Chesticle, aka, means my chest mount. Here at Pier 17 in Manhattan, it is glorious out. It is so beautiful. We're going to have some fun. We're going to go up on the Greenway. And I think I made a record time of how quickly I got here into Manhattan, which was absolutely freaking incredible. So I'm thrilled about that. I'm hoping the signal is good. You can let me know in the chat. If you can hear everything good, see everything good, I would deeply appreciate you letting me know. It looks great on my end. But, you know, things can be suspicious. Bitrate looks good. Everything looks good. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Yo, jump up. Welcome, welcome. We have Australia in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so thrilled that you're here. What is good? We're going to get moving momentarily. Man, I got a wild story to start everything off with. I had to go to a hardware store that I don't typically go to, so I guess that's my bad number one. But the guy, he must have been having a freaking terrible day. Starts a huge argument with me. I was like, bro, you sold me the wrong thing. I don't know what to tell you. But we'll get into that story later. There is a party. I know I have the noise canceling on, but at the other pier here, man, there is a party going down, my friends. It is going down. Yeah. But right now, what you have is a beautiful view of the Brooklyn Bridge. We've got some ships going by. We've got the ferry going by. The Policias, of course, in the water. Circle Line, America's favorite boat ride. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they say. That's their little sales spiel, if you will. But it's busy out here in the waters, and as you can tell, it's pretty choppy. I'm sure you could see that on everything here. Everything, okay, really good. Excellent, excellent. I did just recently get new microphones, and I'm over the moon about them, man. I feel like they sound so good. It's a game changer. And I was able to, I epoxied in a magnet on the inside of my helmet here. So the DJI mic minis, man, they just click right to that. No problem. The epoxy's great. I used Gorilla Glue for my last stream, and unfortunately, it just fell apart, you know, once I got home and everything. And I was like, all right, we need something a little stronger. But it's great to have you here. Let me, where's my other phone? Where's the chat's phone? I need the chat's phone so I can chat with you. But look, that's majestic princess that is passing by right now. Sick. I'm going to wave at them, see if they wave back. Bye. Hi. I don't know if they see me. They're probably not looking. All right. I got one wave. USA, baby. Okay, let's see here. Get my chat phone up and running, and then we'll start moving momentarily. But if you're just joining, welcome on in. I'm your homegirl, Miss Jen City. We got a fun adventure today. I ride around New York City on a high-powered e-bike called the Onyx RCR. Okay, the chat phone's not getting the best reception here, so we'll go We'll go elsewhere. But here is our trusty steed for the day. This is the Onyx RCR. This is the baby that gets me around all around New York City within the 5 boroughs. This is our trusty steed for the day, the Onyx RCR. They actually have a new version of this bike coming out. They're doing pre-orders right now, and I couldn't be more excited for the company. They're awesome. They're awesome people. They've had a wild adventure. But yeah, things have worked out really great for them. And here I am at Pier 17 here in Manhattan, right along the water. And it is an absolutely gorgeous day here. It's hot, but it's manageable. At least it's not humid. And right across the way, the other pier here, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I'd say happening over there, you know what I'm saying? There it is, there it is. But I'm thrilled for everyone popping on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to start moving momentarily. And right across the way, we have Dumbo, Brooklyn. And then, of course, the beginning shot. That zip tie breakdown is still in place. Yep, it sure is. I do have it in place because the guy sold me the wrong nut size so I could have something attaching underneath. And then he got into an argument with me about it. I was like, brother, it doesn't fit. And I don't, English isn't his first language. And I was respectfully really trying to explain everything to him. And I said, look, I came here the other day, but I have it. The zip tie came out great. It barely moves. It really barely moves. Like I'm moving it around. Everything is looking awesome. Like boom, so it can absolutely stay in place. And another thing that I did this morning was I had readjusted. It had been a while, so it was well deserved, and it was just about time. But my suspension, redo my suspension. And please forgive me, I really need to wash the bike. I almost was thinking like, oh, I'll just wash the bike on stream, but I don't think you guys want to see that. But I did the suspension again I made the suspension a little bit softer. I made sure that my tires the PSI was smack on. They were just a little low, no big deal. But the suspension I redid, got the tires done into the right PSI. Like I said, they were a little low, but everything else is running great. Everything else is running great, except she's a little dirty. This is like the dirtiest I've had the bike, so I need to give her a respectful chill out later. Mark, welcome in. Happy 4th of July to you and to everyone popping in. You're from New Zealand. Oh man, yo, this is awesome. Thank you so much. All the way from New Zealand. That's incredible. I'm so happy that you're here, Steiny. And amazing. Pop on in and check everything out. We're in for a fun ride too, so this is going to be a lot of fun. For sure. But yeah, I got the zip ties are still in, but I got the right size hex nut, pardon me, and we're good to go. I didn't want to delay anymore. But yeah, it was this guy, it's not the normal hardware store I always go to, so lesson learned, right? Steiny, you're so welcome. But one last beautiful view of the Brook of her gorgeous glory. We had an incredible fireworks show here in New York City, obviously for the 4th of July, and they were doing it on the Brooklyn Bridge. Like, holy smokes. I think this year was one of my favorites. And then during the day into the evening when I was streaming, I was trying to get us kind of close over through here. And there was a ton of people, there was a ton of cops. It wasn't going to go down. But it was a lot of fun. We ended up going different places anyway. But yeah, it's busy out here. The waters are a little choppy. But there's a lot of boats out here. The wind is winding. The breeze feels amazing. And yeah, and look at this. We have Circle Line, America's favorite boat ride. Let's see who waves back. Let's do it. Let me get my glasses on. Hang on. There we go. Yo, hello. Let me see if anyone waves back. Probably not. Are they going to dock over here? No freaking way. I think they are. Well, if they're going to dock here, we're going to get the heck out of here. We're going to get the heck out of here. All right, my friends. I'm going to put you on your trusty mount super quick. I'm just going to get myself acclimated on the bike. You have your very own mount. You have your very own everything on this bike. But I'm glad the signal's great, but I don't want all these people to come in and start ruining the signal. So let's move. For all these people come in. I'm going to get you on the chesticle really quick. We're just going to change location. We're going to stay close, nearby. Because I need to get the chat phone up. And other than that, happy freaking Sunday. It's Sunday here, where I am, obviously, in Manhattan. It is 4:48 p.m. in the afternoon. Absolutely gorgeous day. And yeah, we're going to have a bunch of fun, man. We're just going to do some cruising. Yo, hello. Now I'm waving at them. They don't want to wave back? They're probably Europeans, and they're like, we don't wave back at you. You have devil horns on your freaking helmet. Who are you? Who are you? Well, let's get to another spot so I could get chat phone up and running. I'm thrilled that the signal was pretty decent over here and I could start the stream over here. That's not always the case. So I think it's because nobody was over there. I've been over here with a ton of people and the signal struggles a little bit, even with the bonded signal. But here we go. Let me get us a little bit inland. And I would appreciate the shade really quick. But yeah, Pier 17. Here, we'll do this cool shot here. Pier 17 is freaking awesome because they have all kinds of different events. And if you're really into like the different, visiting the different boats and what have you, let me make sure you're in wide. That is a lesson I learned last stream to see things great. Okay, awesome. But the Ambrose is right here, the Seaport Museum. They have the waiver tree over to my right-hand side that we passed on our left-hand side when we were just riding through. And then, yeah, this is just a great little area. You could sit here, chill out, you know, walk the dog, grab something to eat, sit here, chill, enjoy the gorgeous views that are here. Yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. There we go. Now I get to see what is happening here. Yo, Brandon, what is good? It's great to see you. Happy Sunday, my friend. Happy Sunday. We're going to have a fun little ride. We already are having a great ride. But man, oh man, I had a big time adventure going to the hardware store today for the second time. Not my main hardware store, too. So that was 1,000,000,000% my fault. But this guy was having a freaking terrible day, bro. My brothers, sisters, and everyone. Yo, E-Bike Mike, hey, how's it going? E-Bike Mike, yes, I'm so thrilled that you're here, man. I see you in the Dutch Moss chat. Let me show you my bike real quick, E-Bike Mike. I don't know if you've seen the stream before, but we're here at Pier 17, and we're about to get going. But for you, we do a little, as some people here in the chat call it, the little bike podcast. Bike podcast. But hey, this is the Onyx RCR. This is our trusty steed for the day. And this is a 51 amp hour, 72 volt system she's running on. She is a beast. The 51 amp hour is from a company called Powerful Lithium. They custom designed it for me. I got it a couple years ago and it's still running strong. It's a class 3 e-bike. I do have pedals on it, but as you can imagine, it is not a great time to pedal. It's built primarily for high performance and speed, as you can imagine. But I've done some certain custom things to it. I got the Eco Boost shocks on it, which are motorcycle shocks, to be quite frank. This is my badass motor that I got to make sure I keep nice and cool. The saddlebags, I have a custom rear tail light that, thank God, is still on the bike. That's a conversation for another time. And the Domino throttle right here, my favorite throttles for all things e-bike, and the Shinko 244s as in tires. They're dual sport tires, so if we get into any, not that I go off-roading on this bike, honestly, this would not be the bike that I pick, but I can handle the gravel really easy and I could go fast really easy. So yeah, E-Bike Mike, I'm thrilled that you're here, and that's your own personal little tour. But we're going to get on the Greenway for a little bit. We're going to cruise around. I think we're going to stop by a little city. I'm going to see the vibes. But as you can see, I gotta tell you, there's not a lot of people out and about. And this is literally, I think, one of my favorite times here in the city because everyone leaves. Everybody leaves. Everyone leaves. And if you're a New Yorker, you're like, yes, please go back to wherever you want to do. Everyone's in the Hamptons. They're in the Hamptons. They're out of town. I'm out of town. I can't imagine the LIR right now. Oh my God. But it's a vibe. And hey, listen, I have no. when I make that sassy comment, on myself is included because my best friend lives upstate. So I go and see her, and then I'm one of those. But then it's a great time to explore. It's a great time to ride because we don't have as many people out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man is making money, honey. It's a great time to get with these tourists and be like, you need an American flag from New York City. All right, let's make our way over to Battery Park. And I'm going to take this little bike lane fun awesomeness. Make sure. But definitely let me know in the chat. It sounds like everything looks good. Sounds like everything sounds good. These new DJI microphones are amazing, man. And I put a new magnet inside of my helmet just to have them click into. And it's like a serious magnet. It holds up to 20 pounds. So we are freaking really doing it to it. Excuse me. What is over here? This is the ferry for Far Rockaway, and I'm imagining it's pretty freaking packed at all times. So just heads up. Oh, it's not so busy right now. That's not true. Let's just have a quick little gander and see what the tea is. Let's see what the tea is, my friends. That's not so bad, right? Oh no, I'm chewing gum. I gotta get this gum out. Gotta throw it out. Hang on. Because when I go back and hear myself chomping away, it's the most annoying sound ever. Oh no, this is not a trash can. Good to know. Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Pigeons. Thank you. Very good. So I hear, there we go. Two-wheel fun, not like it. You better believe it. Yo, D. Edwards, New Jersey in the house. Let's go. Thank you so much for popping in, D. Edwards. Thank you to those who are lurking. You know I love you. You know the vibes. Or if this is your first time here, I'm your homegirl, Miss Gen City. I ride all around New York City, high-powered e-bike called Onyx RCR. We ride, we vibe. And we really keep it positive, and we're sassy, and we have fun, and it's a beautiful thing. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And yes, everybody in between. All right. I'm curious of how the progression, we're going to get in the road here. Yes, I know. That's a red light, guys. I'll stop at the next one. See, I stop. Plus, I'm stopping, the tea, because they're giving away. They're gonna write your ass up, man. They're gonna write you up for like it's either $175 or $190. I personally saw $190, so we're not gonna get into that nonsense on a holiday weekend. Absolutely not. But we're gonna cruise over to see how they're doing reconstruction over there, renovation, I should say, over at Battery Park. I don't know why that person's been stopped there. That's really weird. But they're doing some renovation, and I'm curious of how it's going. For our e-bike rides, for these kind of bikes, Battery Park's been a really great location for us as a meeting point. There's no charging there, but it's an awesome place to meet up. Everyone knows how to get to it. It's easy. It can handle, a larger group of people being there. And I'm curious. I know I don't think I necessarily have the... What the fuck is this guy doing? Hurry it up. Right here is where you pick up the Staten Island ferry. We're gonna play nice. We're gonna play nice and keep things going. It's a sports bike, very interesting. Goes fast for an e-bike. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, network, what is goody? It's great to have you here. Welcome. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, this bike is very this is the beast of my stable. I am picking up either no, not tomorrow, on Tuesday, and of course, weather permitting. Are we going? Thank you. We are picking up Super 73 RX. She's getting a new controller. F this guy, man, for real. I got a new controller installed, and we're tuning. It's really going to open up the motor, and we're tuning it. Well, we're going to tune it a bit more. It's the HandleWorks controller, the Bach 855, and it's going to give me on the earlier test that we were doing. She got up to, I think, like 41 miles per hour, and we're gonna try to squeeze a couple more miles per hour on it because we could definitely get more out of the motor. So that's going to be a lot of fun to do. And that bike, if you check out Super 73s, they are so much fun. And her name is Cherry Bomb, and she's got this beautiful red color like this, and it's a whole ass vibe. So the Onyx RCR is definitely the beast of the group, if you will. But the Super 73, I guess I could describe it as maybe a little bit more low key. It looks more cruiser style. You see this bike, and even the way I ride it, you can even see, like, when I'm riding it, I'm leaned in, right? Just like a sports bike, like if I was on my Ninja Kawasaki. That would be the vibe. So this is Battery Park over here. I typically enter in, not always through here, because there's definitely a ton of people, but I typically enter in on the other side, but they're doing renovations on that other side, which is really great, because it could use it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Whee! Oh, it is so gorgeous out. Hell yeah. We're going to have a great stream. And that's that. Oh, we're going to scoot up to the top over here. Scoot up to the front line, little scoot. Yeah, baby. All right. And we're stopped, see? And we're going because it's green. Heck yeah. Man, the vendors are out. Everything looks delicious. Smell-o-vision 10 out of 10. We're going to get to the start of the Greenway right over here, which will be, I'm hoping, super fun. It will be super fun because that's what we do. That is what we do, friends. But yeah, the renovations over here, Pier A, they're renovating. It's going to be freaking awesome, man. Here, let me just do a quick little pit stop here so you can see it a little bit better. But they got the renovations happening, and I think it's going to be awesome, man. I think it's going to be great. Yo, Jonathan, welcome to the chat. Welcome. DG, hey, what is good, man? Welcome. It's so cool to see you here. Thank you for popping in today. I'm going to have to look up and see when they're going to be done with the renovations here, because it's going to be a vibe once they figure that out. And yes, DG, I am absolutely going to be doing a collab with the one, the only, the mysterious, the shimmy master himself, LP Walks 212. Be sure you are following him here on Instagram. On Instagram, yeah, on Instagram. We're not on Instagram, though. We are on YouTube right now. So it was almost a perfect intro. It's okay. It's not perfection we're striving for, friends. It's progress. But he is here on YouTube. You know who he is. He does your late, as the great Dutch Moss says, the late night stream. He's on from, I think, around 12:30 a.m. onward at night. Awesome live streamer. Awesome dude. We are absolutely collaborating. I'm going to get him on the bike. I'm going to get him on one of the bikes. I think I'm going to get him on the Super 73. I think the Super 73 will be great for a starter bike. I would, and maybe he rides bikes and I don't know that yet. I need to learn that about him. What's his skill level of riding? But what I do know, see, I'm going to stop because it's red. And I'm not trying to play these games with the 12. You know what I'm saying? Brandon already knows. Brandon already knows. Network, we're talking about a fellow live streamer here in New York City. He live streams in the evening, well, in the morning, technically. He starts around, his name is LP Walks 212. If you search that if you hit that in the search bar here on YouTube, it will pull up. I believe it's the same moniker for IG as well. He's awesome vibes, really cool chat. And yeah, he's primarily walking around in Manhattan. It's clear he knows Manhattan like the back of his hand. So that's his area. That was a Super 73 that just went past me. That was pretty cool. We're gonna just cruise past these homies here. Yeah, bye. All right. Just we're just gonna get past them a little. They set the city bikes to 15 miles an hour now, so they definitely don't go as fast as they used to. Oh, someone's got a sick Harley on the back of their trailer. Oh no, a Kawasaki on the back of their trailer. Hell yeah! From afar, it looked like a Harley. Due to the fairing that was on it. But no, LP Walks, he's really killer. Please be following him if you're not following him already. And yeah, I really look forward to collaborating with him. I want to get him on the Super 73. Ideally, I think that'll be the perfect bike to start him out on. And then we, I get him on a bike for one stream, and then I'll do a midnight or late night walk with him for another, and it'll be freaking awesome. So props to him. Oh, the village was dead last night? I guess the 4 people. Listen, I was just saying earlier that I started the stream over at Pier 17, which is typically on a Sunday at this time. What time is it? It's 5 something? Yeah, 5:04. Usually it's like boom, ba boom, ba boom, da boom, ba, It was pretty light. It was pretty quiet. It's because everyone who lives here, they live the city for July 4th. They go upstate, or Miami, or wherever. They aren't here. They aren't here. All right, buddy. Just gonna get past him a little bit. There we go. Whee! All right. I want to see LP do the shimmy. Hopefully I get to see the shimmy in person. I'm going to tell him that's a prerequisite for me to do the stream with him. I will be like, I will only collab with you if you do the shimmy. No, but I look forward to hanging with them and doing stuff like that, and have like an interview style kind of collaboration. I think collaborating with your fellow streamer is super sick to do. Right, just cruise past this. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. All right. So the Greenway, electric bikes are allowed on it. And just recently, like I was mentioning before, the electric city bikes, they have tuned down to 15 miles an hour, which is pretty good. Considering. At first I was like, yo, that's effed up. But honestly, like, some of the people who get on these city bikes, they don't know how to ride, and and then they're flying at, a 3 miles difference is a 3 miles difference. You can definitely tell the difference between 15 miles an hour and 18 miles an hour on a bike. You really can. And then I think it was like if you had more pedal power to it. We have the green. Just saying, friends. See, this is why I don't always like taking the greenways, because you got to really watch out for people. But, we have shade. It's a beautiful Sunday. Who am I to say anything different? But I think what we're going to do is we're going to cruise up to Little City. At this point, we'll be there in freaking 5 minutes, so I'm going to try to slow down so we can enjoy the view. But yeah, it's crazy to hear that things were pretty quiet in the city last night, but I'm not surprised. This is a big weekend for people to finally, get out of here for a bit. And also, I think there's obviously a lot of headquarters here for various businesses and tech and finance and all that. And it's also like the end of a quarter and the beginning of a quarter. And at the beginning of the quarter, it's always great to, that's when I do my vacation time too. I'm not taking my vacation time for right now, but a lot of people do. Nice. That was a Super 73. Very cool. Very, very cool. Seeing some dope bikes out here. And usually I'm pretty... Nope. You could stop, buddy. I'm not. Okay. But this is usually really way busy too. And honestly, I could have just gone on the West Side Highway here and done it, but I don't want to miss a little city for us to stop at. It's a little pit stop. We'll walk around there for a little bit. Yeah, I really hope everyone enjoyed their holiday weekend. I know it's slowly coming to a close, but we still have time, baby. There's still time. There's still time for fun debauchery if you so choose it. If you choose that adventure, my friend. But if this is one of the first times that you're checking me out, number one thing, that guy should not be on here. I have a lot of nerve to say that. I'm allowed on here, though. Technically, I'm allowed. But he had the lawnmower motorbikes. That's what I call them. It's a gas bike, basically, on here. So that one cyclist was like, don't pass me on my left. The thing about some of those bikes is, like, they for real only go so fast, but they're loud as heck. And you would think that, they go 50 miles an hour, but they do not. Let me just scoot over here. I'm just going to scoot. We're scootins. There we go. See? Bam. But I see some awesome bikes out. A lot of Kawasaki's. I've seen a lot of Kawasaki's out today. Oh man, it smells so good out here too. I wish I had smell-o-vision to deliver you all and be like, yo, it smells amazing right now. And then for when it smells really bad, I just turn it off. Be like, no smells for you. Defensive smelling maneuver. All right, let's cruise slow through here because this is definitely a nice spot where people start chilling. There's a gorgeous pier out over here, Pier 45. Awesome. I have a I have a helmet with the, little devil horns on, and it's so funny to see people's reactions. They're like, "What? What is this?" But I think it. MZ, who's one of our awesome regulars here, she gave me a really great idea. I think I'm gonna make a T-shirt out of it. See if you guys like it. But yeah, please consider liking and subscribing if this is one of your first times here, or if you just haven't done so already. Really helps out the channel. I started live streaming in March of this year, and I'm enjoying the process. I'm learning a lot, making some cool friends along the way. Definitely been on some fun adventures so far. We've seen everything from sumo wrestling to me dancing with a random man during salsa night at Industry City. Lots of fun Coney Island adventures, of course. It was really, I gotta be honest with you, it was very hard to not say F it and just go straight to Coney Island today. Just go straight there. Do not pass go. Nothing. Just go straight there. But I feel like I always take you guys there, so. And we hadn't been in Manhattan, too. And also, the week before I was in Houston, so I didn't get a chance to stream and hang out with you guys that particular week. So, yeah. All right, so we are here at Little City, and we are going to hang a Larry. We're gonna vibe out for a little bit. We're gonna check this out. Maybe even park the bike for a bit. We'll lock her up. Look at this view. Holy moly. We'll lock her up, and we'll check everything out. It'll be a beautiful thing. Woohoo! Yeah. All right, now I can pop into the chat. What is good? Eric B in the place to be. Skip Coney Island and go straight to... Yo, Eric, you killed me, bro. Go straight to Times Square. Oh my God. We might pass through it today. I have some other stops planned, but I'm really not trying to go to Coney Island per se. Come on now. We'll do a Sabato tour. Oh my God. Yeah, Little Island. I'm sorry. I keep calling it Little City. You know what it is? I get City Island and Little Island. I flip them. I do not know why I do this, but yeah, DJ Joey Chestnut crushed it again at 70.5 hot dogs. That's 12 pounds of dogs. That's 12 pounds? Oh my God. So, Vaughn, number one, it's awesome to see you here, man. Let me just catch up on the chat real quick. And if a chat bot, I have a chat bot in here. Sometimes it's weird, so nothing personal. It just doesn't like the all caps and a bunch of you. I think it's really the all caps I wasn't able to turn off. So, and it's blocks really weird words. So sorry about that, man. Yeah, it's Vaughn. It's really quiet. You found him network and you subscribed to LP Walks 212. Hell yeah, that's amazing. You're really going to enjoy his content, I bet. Anything without pedals should not be there. I mean, e-bike Mike. I'm a huge advocate of like just being on two wheels and be responsible, but you know, if it doesn't have pedals, it shouldn't be on this particular area over here. Still no smell-o-vision, no flying cards, waiting for the future to arrive. Vaughn, you ain't telling no lies. Jonathan, it's great to have you here. Yeah, we're gonna have really great views of New Jersey, so hang tight. Vaughn says, I love my e-bike. It's not quiet. What kind of bike do you have? My Super 73 is way louder than this Onyx RCR. This Onyx RCR is not loud at all. D. Edwards says, great view. He gained 12 pounds. For sure he gained 12 pounds, man. There's no doubt about it. How do you figure out that you can even do that? That's incredible. Steiny, how long does the power last on the bike? If you're asking about this bike here, oh, Vaughn, you have the Ride one up. Cafe Cruiser, discontinued by the looks of it. Yeah, I noticed that. Yo, those bikes are great. We have a community of those bikes here. I feel like there's a group of them here. Maybe they ride with like the 718 Stylers or something like that. I don't know. Now there's so many e-bike groups here in New York City. I really can't keep up. But the bike, yes, Steiny. So the bike that I'm on, the Onyx RCR. Let me get you guys set up with the view because I just want to lock the bike up really quick, and then we're gonna check out Little Island here. Because you guys have your own. You're VIP, as it should be, And let's go ahead and get you with a really good view. There we go. She is beautiful. And I'm just going to lock up the bike here. But yeah, for my Onyx RCR, I can get, it's a 51 amp hour battery, 72 volt system. I can get about, and this is no BS or anything like that. It really depends on how I'm riding in the terrain. Like, am I in Queens with a bunch of hills, or I think a really great example is that I went riding with a couple of my friends in Washington, D.C., right? We rented a U-Haul. We got all the bikes in there, and we went down to D.C., spent the night. It was a big ride out. It was super sick. And there were long rides on beautiful roads, right? I brought my charger with me just in case. I didn't need to charge once. And I think I got about 65 miles in, and I could have probably went at 20 to 25 more miles. So I would imagine that I could get 80 to 100 miles out of it. 100 is probably really pushing it, but it depends how you ride. Like, I was definitely doing some stretches of fast. Stretches of fast. I'll put it like that. Stretches of fast. Because the roads there were just so smooth. And we did everything, man. We did Washington, D.C. proper. We did parts of Virginia, of course. And we did parts of Maryland, too. We stayed in Maryland, actually, with our good friend Taiho, who I bet might watch this later. So shout out to him. And actually, we've got... I've got more coming up because I am planning a trip as we speak to, I put it on here. Great. How many batteries are on the bike? E-bike Mike asked. And so the answer is just one, and I'll show you exactly where it is. Hang on. I'm just starting to lock up the bike. You know the vibes. I put on like 3 locks on this mother effer. I know it's going to be right here, but still. We're going to hang out here for a little bit. And I don't want to, you don't, oh, listen, if somebody's going to take something, they're going to take something, but I'm going to make it really freaking hard for you to take this. And that's that. Nice. Let me show you really quick. So this is where I have this triangle area here. The battery pack fits into here, and it is like up to the top right here. So like from here to here is the 51 amp hour battery. I only have one battery, but on my Super 73, I have a dual battery system. So I actually have the stock Super 73 battery, and I have a tri battery called the Ranger, and that one outputs 57 volts. So I run in parallel. It's not perfect voltage that matches up, but I run in parallel the 48 and the 57. And that's not going to be my solution forever, but I wanted another battery on the bike, and before I had two stock 73 batteries on there, and it did okay. It did all right. But the chai one it's pretty good, but I look forward to getting a better solution with my homies and with my homies at Powerful Lithium. Powerful Lithium is in Jersey, South Jersey to be exact. Well, maybe not. No, not South Jersey. They're just a ferry ride away. And they're the ones that created the battery. They work with different companies as well. Listen, I'm about to take my helmet off here, so hang tight. Just moving the mic. Ooh, that magnet plays no games. The magnet plays no games. Ooh, baby, it feels good to take that helmet off, bro. Whoa. All right, let's pin you right here. Excellent, excellent. All right, we're almost done. Thanks for being patient with me. I just want to get one more lock on here, and then we'll... Oh, and I got to get my little fake gimbal out, because I'm not a professional live streamer. Oh, man. So, chat, I'll be there momentarily. Make good decisions. Make good decisions amongst yourselves. But listen, if this is one of the first times you're catching me, man, I'm your homegirl, Miss Gen City. I ride all around the 5 boroughs. I'll be heading out to Staten Island soon, and I got a trip coming up that is out of town that's going to be freaking fantastic. It's going to be freaking fantastic. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. We're not going to be here for super long, but this is a really beautiful spot. And we haven't been here in a while, too, so. Boom. Okay. Woo, let me get my hair down. All right. Yo, the ABX girl, what is good? It's great to see you here. All right, let me just catch up here. How many batteries? It's a long, 80 miles, man, to get out of one charge is absolutely absurd. So I'm thrilled because we call it range anxiety, right? I don't want to have range anxiety. So that's why I set up my e-bikes rather, to not have range anxiety. Vaughn says, I'm learning my city. It actually helped a lot when I finally mounted a phone to the handlebar, then used Google Maps with bike path overlay enabled. Dude, game changer, brother. Game changer, Vaughn. No question about it. You get about 65 miles, e-bike Mike? That's incredible. What? Vaughn says, my battery's starting to get a little tired. I'm toying with upgrading from the 48 volt to the 52 volt, but it probably makes more sense to just sell and buy a new bike. You've had it for 4 years or more. Yeah, I mean, it really is your own decision, right? Listen, the batteries are what makes these mofos cost the most, okay? I'm gonna start getting you on the chesticles so we can start walking. Get you a nice little walking view. I'm a walker now. That's not so far from the truth. So far from the truth. But let me put you on my chesticle real quick, just for right now. And okay, everything is locked up, and we love that. We love that. We're gonna put the keys here. And actually gonna get you guys on this very simple gimbal I got. So we're gonna move you one more time. Bam, there you go. All right, we're off to the races, baby. Off to the races, baby. Yow! Okay, perfect. Look at this view, my God. Absolutely gorgeous, man. So we got her locked up. Everything is goody. This is the back of the entrance of Little Island. Let's walk on in. Let's walk in like we own the place, gang. Let's walk in like we own the place. The only thing I forgot today was my little, I got this nice helmet lock to lock my helmet on the bike. Of course I got it and then found my old one. And then I left both of them, so it didn't matter. But yo, this place is absolutely gorgeous. I really recommend coming here for like a sunset. It is a good vibe. But it sounds like, I thought I was hearing some music out of here before. So maybe there's some unexpected jams incoming. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Everyone's sitting here under the shade. I do not blame them. I do not blame them at all. There's a really cool musical instrument right over here to the left. Hang on real quick because I want to catch up with chat because I don't think I was all caught up with you guys. And I don't do that. I don't do that. E-Bike Mike, I would love to come out to Staten Island. That's gonna be a trip incoming. You know, I'm able to bring the bike on the ferry, which is incredible. And they're pretty strict on the ferry because they want you to have pedals, and I couldn't agree. So thank goodness I have pedals on that bike. Acer NYC. It's great to have you here, man. What do I think about Mayor Adams making it 15 miles per hour for all e-bikes? He made it 15 miles per hour for the city bikes. And I know he wants to do that for all e-bikes, but my thoughts are this. And I talked about this on the stream before, is how in the world are they going to really, enforce that? We can't even enforce certain things now that are really important to the New Yorkers that live here. So I would film it, but there's kids on there right now. But yeah, it's a really cool little thing. I'm gonna grab some water real quick, gang. So, gonna wait for the little homie to finish with the water or get the water. All right. He thinks it's fun. I don't blame him. Here, I'm just gonna give you guys this beautiful view. All right. All right, homie. All right. Thank you. It's hilarious. Little kid wasn't moving off that water thing. But yeah, this is really cool. Makes cool noises, cool little, There you go. There you go. There you go. Really awesome. Sorry. So we're going to walk on up. Oh yeah, let's have a moment. Let's talk about this because I feel pretty passionate about this. And if I get a chance to do a little rant, I'm down. I'm down. I am down, baby. Flip the camera around. We're going to do it all. All right, let's see if I could get you. It's pretty. Because this is such an important topic to me, and I really want to talk about it. If you guys are open to hearing what is about to come out of my mouth. Yo, what's good? I'm your homegirl, Miss Gen City. It's nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's hot, but we don't mind. So, listen, in terms of Eric Adams, I have a lot of personal feelings about Eric Adams. I'm a New Yorker. I live in Brooklyn, New York. I'm a proud New Yorker, born here. And listen, I he already slowed down the city bikes to 15 miles an hour, and in fact, we were talking about that probably about a half hour ago. I think that's not the worst thing in the world, primarily because people who get on city bikes, they have no freaking idea how to ride the bike. Point blank period. Point blank period, right? So if they want to implement 15 miles an hour for all e-bikes, my rebuttal to that is like, okay, catch me if you can, number one. But number two, make it easy for us to register our vehicles because ultimately this comes down to money at the end of the day. And no one's going to tell me anything different. This all comes down to money at the end of the day. And they're just trying to squeeze out an additional buck out of us in any way, shape, and form that they can. So make it easy for me to register that bike over there. I have a bill of sale for it. One of the biggest reasons why I brought the bike was because I was thinking I'm going to be able to register this bike. And I'll register the bike and then point blank period, we're good. We're good to go. Like no problem. No harm, no foul. Everything is goody, right? So New York City needs to get its head out of its ass and figure out how it's going to make it really easy for people such as myself who do want to listen. I'm not really trying to break the rules and be out here and be reckless. I'm a grown-ass woman, and I'm a place in my life where I want to try to set a good example if I can. But I'm also going to live in reality and be like, look, man, you're trying to squeeze, the homegirl out of all of my doll hairs, if you will. And I have no problem giving New York City my money. Do you know how much fucking taxes they take out of my paycheck? You know how much taxes they take out of my fucking commission checks that I make? I'm in sales. So, man, they go crazy on it. So, yes, make it easy for us to register our vehicles and catch me if you can, and stop making it a criminal case for us to go to if we do run through a red light. You just want money out of us. I don't I don't think it's necessarily about keeping us safe. I think it's more so about how can they get more money out of us. And I'm going to do a really hot take here that I'm going to break one of my rules real quick because we don't talk about politics on this channel or religion or anything like that. But I think they implemented some of that stuff to catch people who do not have their papers. I'm just going to leave it there. So those are my thoughts. And I really hope you enjoyed a fun little rant by your homegirl, Gen City. Let's get back into it. Let's explore this place. It's absolutely gorgeous out. Let me look at the chat real quick, though. I love seeing you guys here. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Yo, Vaughn, the New York City is the biggest gang that we have here. Sounds good, but I don't think it'll work, says E-Bike Mike. E-Bike Mike, I don't disagree. I don't know how they can make it 25 miles per hour. You can't keep up with it. No, you can't. Acer, exactly. Let me see. It looks like the signal's going a little funky, so we're going to get up. Let me get to a little bit better of a spot because this is an important conversation. This is why we're here. We love these kind of conversations. Let's do it to it, baby. I'm going to get in the shade for a second. I don't want the signal to go out during this importante conversation. I promise we'll go back in a second. It looks like the signal is getting itself back together, but I want to make sure. We're almost there. All right, what is happening? Come on, signal. Come on, signal. Are you guys getting this okay, or is the signal really effing up? Is Prism Live telling me lies? Richard G, what is goody? It's great to see you here. Is it due to a week? Okay. Okay, looks like signal is coming back. All right, so I'm gonna be dangerous and put the tripod here. Let's just catch up on chat really quick. And hi, it's great to see you guys. Yeah. Because this is, to me, this is really important to chat about. because it sounds like creating a community of people who love riding their bikes. And this is something that is at top of mind for us here in New York. Yo, Neville, it's great to see you. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, NYPD, they, you know, I what kills me is I respect the NYPD too. It's just, on this case, it's just a funky monkey, bro. Acer brings up a great point. I don't understand how they, and I said this before, and then we moved, but I want to make sure that you guys see this or hear this. Acer NYC said, I don't understand how they can make it 20 miles, 25 miles per hour. You can't even keep up with vehicle traffic. That's what I'm saying. Like, they want to make it 15 miles an hour. So I was like, okay, so you're really compromising everyone's safety, because you know damn well 15 miles an hour is not going to cut it when you're out there in traffic, man. And they're not looking out for you out there. So yeah, catch me if you can. Catch me if you can, Brandon. And damn good point. I appreciate that, Brandon. Thank you. Neville. Acer says, it's funny how they use e-bike lanes and outdoor restaurants to take free parking. Yeah, let's speak about it. Take free car parking, and now they want bikes to pay up after making millions. They've made millions on parking lots for cars. On God, man. Acer, you knocked it out of the park. I couldn't agree with you more. I could not agree with you more. This is a hot topic. I'm so glad that we're chatting about this. E-Bike Mike says, I hope the community grows, and that's how you get things done. Amen to that. And the community is growing, my friend, for sure. Some frames aren't making it here, but it's mostly good. Oh, okay. For your write-up, Brendan said, what she said about wanting to catch people without their papers is probably fact. So messed up. It's a very hot take, and I'm going to leave it where it is, but it's just another way for the city to extort money from people. But instead of calling it extortion, they call it law or mandate. That's what Richard G said. Richard G, I couldn't agree with you more. And that's the big facts of everything, bro. Like everyone on here, like it sounds like we both, pardon me. It sounds like we can agree on a few things. That one, the speed limit thing, I don't know how that's going to really vibe out. I don't know how that's really going to work. And then secondly, it's like, you just want to squeeze money out of us. So if you want to squeeze money out of us, just be up fucking front about it. What do you want? You want me to register the bike? I'll register the bike. How do I register the bike? What do you need? You need a VIN number. I don't have a freaking VIN number. What do you want? You want a bill of sale? Fortunately, I have a bill of sale, but other people aren't going to have a bill of sale who want to hand you their money. Because listen, this is my freedom we're talking about. I want to happily go around the city and ride my freaking bike. I'm not causing any problems. I'm just doing my thing. Leave me alone. I'm trying to commute to and from work, to and from different meetings, because the MTA fucking sucks. And I don't want to look over my shoulder to see if some guy's going to fucking follow me home or try to fucking stab me. So like, what is it really? What do we want? And other than that, I'll be done because I'm getting sassy. Let's go hang out at the little place. Let's hang out at the little place. Yo, because I'm gonna get all on fire about all this, friends. I even went out of my way to make sure we had a good signal for all that. Make the MTA better, make it safer. So I don't have to go to my bodega and ask for one of the guys to fucking walk me home. Or I don't have to carry a stun gun around and pepper spray and knives. And the irony is that if I get the wrong cop, they're going to be pissed at me for carrying all this stuff around. Well, bro, make it safer. Make it safer. But, oh, they got drinks and snacks over here to our right-hand side. We are at Little Island. It is absolutely gorgeous around here. Oh, shoot. Yo. I didn't know they had a piano here. That is very cool. I don't want to be weird and film the kid, but she's crushing it, right? So you can hang out here, get your little drinks and snacks. Pier 57 is right across the way, which is what Google built. And yeah, we could walk up. Let's walk up a little and catch some views. I want to show you a really great place that you could come to, especially when it's sunset time. And listen, you know, you could bring your Your family here, your cute date here, your significant other, whatever. Your friends who are more than friends. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Hang on really quick, gang. I'll be able to check out the chat soon. Ooh, look at that. See how beautiful this is? I'm loving this conversation. Yo, Louie's in the house. Let's go. Louie in the house. Isn't this beautiful? Like, it's so peaceful. It's hard to believe that we're right here in the city, huh? Oh, sounds like we got more music coming up. Yeah. Someone performing down here? Yeah, there's a band down here. Shut up. What is going on? Oh, it looks like they're sound checking.
I can see that my arrival has been a cause of fear to you. Don't be afraid and don't be hostile. I'm an old man. I don't want hostilities. I come for that man right over there. I am sent to bring him. I am an emissary, and it was ordered. It fell upon me because he is my relative.
All right, and hold. Thank you so much. We are set with that hangout.
All right, catching a really nice sound check. They're taking a break right now. Just want to get you guys a good view. All right. All right. I'm able to see the chat better on this phone for whatever reason. Well, not whatever reason. It's because I have the text a little bit bigger. All right, let me catch up. It's great to have you all here, number one. Sassy is good. It's true as that. Sassy is good. I just want to say you're looking quite beautiful. The fine day. Richard G, that's real nice of you to say, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm having a great day. The vibes are high. And I'm just grateful. Enjoy that view, huh? Sassy is good. It's too scary to ride the subway, but they want to force you on the trains. Thank you, Acer. Thank you. I couldn't agree more, bro. Like, I mean, I will do anything to ride my bike than to hop on the train. For real, I've done it several times. Vaughn says, Louis Rossman used to operate a phone laptop repair business in NYC. He shared some of his experiences with the city trying to fine him for nonsense, sending him bills that made no sense. Vaughn, I'm not gonna say who it is. There's a particular business that I'm close friends with them. They do everything to the T, to the book, everything. They dot all their I's, they cross all their T's, all of that. And they're having massive problems with the city. And it's all because of what? They only fucking want money, man. That's it. The Bell said for you, Brandon, a lot for me. July 1st and July 4th has been shit. Oh no. Oh yeah, Novelle, you were telling me about the ATM issue. I'm really so sorry, man. I'm sending you all the love in the world. I know love doesn't put cash in the bank for you, but I'm so sorry about that. I hope that this is all resolved by tomorrow, my friend. It is a beautiful concert hall here. Mad Lab, what is good? We're trying out here, Mad Lab. I never knew you were on Big Brother before. You watched the entire season. Oh, no shit. I hope you enjoyed it. How about Dan's funeral, huh? Hey, Ali B. It's great to see you here, sweetheart. Thanks for popping in. Check the middle of the fork for the serial number. I think the bikes have one. Hustle, Muscle, number one. That's such a great name. Brandon was timed out for 3. Brandon, I'm so sorry you were timed out. I'm going to get rid of Nightbot. I think Nightbot is too much, and I don't understand why. Involuntarily is not how we prefer to save money. Amen to that. You're in my neck of the woods. You live in Fulton Projects a few blocks north. Nice. Heck yeah. Well, let me get moving. I just want to make sure we were having a really great conversation just about the city itself and just the, in terms of them just wanting to squeeze every dollar out of us. And I'm over here saying, okay, fine, do squeeze the dollar. And yeah, the number on the frame of the bike, yes, I have that, but I remember I wanted to, this is years ago. This is years ago. And this was after COVID too, or when we were getting out of COVID. So of course this was a massive shit show. But I wanted to register to Onyx RCR. And I had a bill of sale. I had the number off the frame and I was like, what can we do? And the DMV wouldn't let me register it. I said, okay, well, and it's like, I'm ready to give you money annually that you don't deserve. But here it is. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Yeah. But let's get back on the bike. I think my signal's going a little crappy over here. But here's Pier 57. We got the helicopter out in the sky. We're doing our thing. Let's get to some more riding. And I love this conversation. I love this conversation we're having. But this is just some parts. Little island. This part's really cool. Let's get this going. Let's get this going, baby. Ooh. Who will subscribe to Gen City? Ooh, you will tell your friends. You will have a great freaking week. Ah, there you are. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'm sorry that Nightbot is timing out, my friends. I apologize for that. I'll see if I could turn Nightbot off when I get to the bike. It's too, I know it's a great mod to have, like an auto mod, but it's too intense. It's like too strict. And I don't like being strict with you guys. I mean, we don't want a-holes in the chat. I mean, that's a no-doy, right? But I want you to be able to say what you want, not get timed out for it. It's ridiculous. All right. All right, so we didn't go to the very top. I do have a live stream where we do the whole top and we get a really dope sunset. So definitely check that out. But this is one of our pit stops today. We're getting going, we're moving and grooving, we're shaking and baking. I'm so thrilled to have you all here. For those lurking, I'm your homegirl, Miss Gen City. Travel around all of the 5 boroughs on a badass e-bike. The scenery is beautiful, right? Heck yeah. This is so beautiful. We'll do a live stream to where we really dedicate our time to coming here and like do the whole thing, like grab a snack, come on back, all of that. But this is so nice. I love the piano that's over there where you could just sit down and jam. Very cool. But there, next time I'll take us, because I want to get to some other places. We're already an hour into the live stream, which is incredible. So if this is one of your first times joining, please consider liking and subscribing. But next time we'll go, I have a live stream where we did this already, but we'll go up to the top. I really love this area. I think it's just so beautiful. The lawns are resting. So please, let the lawns rest, gang, okay? They're resting. We're not going to stress them out with the 15-mile-per-hour e-bike laws. Everything is goody. I had some water. And also a bathroom hack. There are really nice bathrooms here. That's important for you to know if you're going to come here and hang out with your friends and family, all that fun stuff, or strangers, or just you and yourself having an awesome adventure. But we're having an awesome adventure today. You guys are my backpack, so we having a good time. Oh, that breeze in the shade feels good, friends. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, look at that. I love this building. Could you imagine living right here? Ooh, gorge. Still, it's beautiful. All right, those bringing umbrellas for a day like today, brilliant. But no, there's jokes aside. There's a really nice bathrooms here, like really nice bathrooms. So it's a bathroom hack for you. I have come here to use the bathroom very late at night when I was riding around. So, you know, when you're out hanging around, you need to know your bathrooms, your free bathrooms. Unlock her real quick. And then we are gonna make our way over to a new location. Yes, yes, yes. But again, if you're just joining, I'm your homegirl, Miss Jen City. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Super helps out. I've been live streaming for since March, so not really that long. I think I'm in the 20s in terms of live streaming, learning a lot, having a blast learning and vibing. And I hope you guys are enjoying the stream thus far. And we're gonna unlock this motherfucker. See, MZ isn't here, so she can't do the swear jar on me. So today it's a free-for-all. All right. Man, I really need to wash my bike. I'm shot. I'm like, oh, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I was like, this is like the dirtiest my bike has been. It's only because like I've been riding the Onyx so often, and then this is the bike I really use to stream because we have such great, range on the bike. I don't have to worry about anything. And yeah, she needs a good wash, so I'll get that done this week. I think the weather's not going to be the greatest on Monday, so maybe that's when I'll do it. All right. Let's put these keys back over here. All right, and I'll be back on chat in a moment. Just getting everything all together. Okay, where is, yes. And I really recommend, if you don't have one already, a handle lock bar, let's try that again. A handlebar lock for when you're not gonna be away from your bike super long. I'm saying like you're running into fucking, the deli and you're just grabbing something and then you're heading out. So this one is super dope. I recommend something like this to where it locks it locks your brake into here and then clicks onto your handlebar here. If you have enough room, you could also add in like some security here for your helmet and have your helmet hang from it. But something like this, I mean, listen, it's not going to stop someone from stealing your bike. People are going to do what they want to do. But something like this is going to it's going to make it longer for them to have to go through like 3 or 4 locks that you have on your bike. So highly recommend. And it's super easy. It goes right into my bag here, and it's pretty sturdy, not for nothing, but boom, goes right into the bag, no problem. And then you're done. So those are on Amazon for like $20, $30. No big whoop, no big deal. So highly recommend them. All right, gonna get you back in the helmet. Kids are cute. Kids are cute. All right. We are back in the helmet. Oh, the helmet I wear is the Icon Air Flight helmet. It's a great summer helmet. I know some people are like, "Oh, I don't like it for the summer." I love it for the summer. I think I got my helmet really broken in, and it's very nice. It's very nice. Okay, let me make sure everything's locked on the bike. Bam, that was easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. Let me get you back on the chesticle. And we're going to get moving. Awesome. Let me check out the chat really quick. Come on, man. Don't give me the full view. Give me the real view. All right. Damn straight at my age. You need to know where the bathrooms are. Big facts. Big facts. I know I'm a nerd. There was a Star Trek TNG episode where they visit an alien planet and an Enterprise crew member is sentenced to death for walking on the grass. Yo, Vaughn, that's incredible. That's incredible. I love that you love Star Trek. Shout out to Mama A. My mom, she loves Star Trek, so I watched it all the time growing up. I heard the Bryant Park bathrooms. Yes, the Bryant Park bathrooms are really, really nice as well. It's just they're pretty busy. I would just suggest that the ones here are less busy. The aliens explain that they've created a crime-free paradise by severely punishing even the smallest offenses. Well, you think about it. Think about places like, I don't mean to bring up China, but China has a particular culture of like, you're in deep shit if you break their laws there. And then they have a clean place and people act orderly. Same with Japan. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, Richard here. Damn straight. Yeah, we got that one. Happens to all of us. Spectrum Time Warner Building has nice bathrooms if you're ever up on the Columbus Circle riding Central Park at night. Very good to know. This is all really, listen, people freaking download apps for this type of information, okay? This is like really great and important information. So thanks for sharing how important the freaking bathrooms are, bro. Brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters. Okay, so I'm going to get us out of here. And I really love the Greenway, but there's parts of the Greenway. It's like you got to go down to go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not always easy to get out of here. But listen, thanks for those who are tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. The channel is growing. If you're just popping in and here for the first time, welcome, welcome. I'm your homegirl, Miss Jen City. I ride an e-bike all around New York City and beyond. Love to have you be part of the community. We have a great chat here. On crew, all I knew someone would out nerd me on that one. How am I hitting? I think, Vaughn, I'm so sorry. I'll turn off. I think when I touch the screen somehow, I'm making you guys mods. So no, hide user on. No, that's not what I want to do. Move this. Where is my friend Brandon? Are you still here? Let me check his name really quick and make sure I didn't. He's all good. Because that would be crazy. Because my phone was in my pocket, and I'm worried that I'm accidentally did these things. Message deleted. That's crazy. No, did my phone do that in my back pocket? Shit. Hang on, gang. We'll be out of here momentarily. I just want to make sure that I didn't accidentally hit one of my people out of here. No, I can't get back in. Shoot. Oh, you're here, Brandon? Okay, cool. All right. I almost got really upset with myself. Okay. I got to be careful when my phone's in my back pocket, the chat phone. So lesson learned there. All right, let's go. I'm always learning, guys. This is new for me, and I got moving parts here. I got you on my chest. I got the chat phone. And I'm using Prism Live, but not for much longer. Can I get out over that way? No, I want to do this over here. Okay, perfect. Prism Live is going to start charging us at the end of July. I have a threshold that I want to hit. I want to get to 500 subbies. Once I do that, I'm going to buy a third connection, and then I'm just going to run off Moblin. And then we'll have like different scenes, right? Like you'll see the scene for my chest. You'll see, I can't. No, we can't do that. Can't go that way. No problem. No problem. Can I go this way? No, I can't. We'll have different scenes from different cameras, and the third connection will help out big time if I want to if I do end up wanting to live stream an event that's a little bit bigger. Like, I know I was saying this before, and then I'll be quiet about it, but I was so upset at Pride because I put in all this effort to be like, oh my God, we're gonna have a great Pride. Da, da, da. I'm just gonna go this way. F it. All right, and just like that, we're on the West Side Highway. Just that quick, my friends. Just that quick. Let's do a little lane splitty sploo. A little lane splitting. Splitty splitty. There we go. Is it real or is it Memorex? Yeah, baby. All right, well, I said I'll get us on the West Side Highway, and here we are. See, we have no problem keeping up with the cars here. That's why I say catch me if you can. All right, we're going to pop off on 10th Avenue here. Beautiful. It was that easy. It was that easy. All right. And we'll go this way. Perfect. All right, we're passing Chelsea Market on our right-hand side. And one day we'll visit the High Line too. I'll just have to figure out where can I park the bike, because we definitely got to walk that bad boy. For sure, the bikes are not allowed up there. All right, we're on 10th Ave. We're going to crush some miles here. Hell yeah. Oh, it is so nice out. Look at this view. Come on. Look at this view. You can't keep it 15 miles an hour, man. Here I am revisiting the conversation that's getting me all fired up. But it's like you want us in the bike lane, and you don't want us in the bike lane. Then you block the bike lane. And you want this and that. You know, what do you want? It's like that toxic ex. You should have dumped ages ago. You eventually did, but you know. I'm not speaking from experience or anything. I'm out here telling lies, bro. My goodness. We're at West 24th and 10th Ave here. We're just cruising through, man. Absolutely beautiful day to do it. I'm going about like 26 miles an hour, just under 30 for sure. No big deal, no big whoop. I'm gonna start hanging a right soon. In fact, I'm gonna bust it here on 28th. Boom. Oh. One of the things I want to do later is we're probably going to do a nice cruise up First Ave, because it's really like, this is just not busy. It's just really not that busy. It's so nice to ride. I am going to pull over just super quick, so I'm going to throw on some directions real quick. Oh, South Carolina, and God we trust. Good thing. How many stars do you currently have? Let's see. Oh, Yo, Ed Storm, what is good? It's great to have you here, Ed. Let's go. We're on the West Side. The West Side. Wow, going on the highway. I clearly don't give a F, Allie. But I was safe. That was safe, right? How many peds have I ran over today, Stacy? How many stars do you currently have? How many stars do I currently have? Is this a bad troll or is this legitimate? One, I've not hit any pedestrians, so thank you. And stars? What are you talking about, stars? Is this a bad troll? You could do better, Stacy, if this is a bad troll. I'm going to give you one last chance. I've not hit any pedestrians. That's such a stupid thing to say. All right. So while you're figuring out that answer, I'm going to pop in the next location. Yeah, we're not far at all. Perfect. All right, cool. All right, who's a... Yeah, like, come on. How many... Are you on tricycle? Oh, I didn't even see that comment. Get the fuck out of here. Let's see, let me do you a favor. No, we'll do this. Boom. Bye. See ya. Good God. I'm going to need mods soon. Anyone want to be a mod here? Because it's slowly happening. It was bound to happen, right? My tricycle. What the fuck? I'm not 12 years old. First troll. One of them. One of them. I've had, people who typically come in. Well, this is a great, I'm honored. If I'm finally getting trolls, then I'm doing a great job. Yeah, Richard, you sure you don't mind? Boom. Boom. I appreciate you, Richard. Yeah, it's just I need it. It's eventually going to happen. Especially if I'm writing and I don't see nonsense until a little bit later. Like, it's no big deal. Romero, I made you a moderator before and you didn't want to be, so you lost out. You lost your chance. We got Richard G on it, and Richard's a pro. We don't need to have a ton of moderators, but if you really want to be one, then let me know in the chat. Okay. But yeah, that's awesome. Finally. I was like, man, my community's too freaking awesome. Where are the a-holes? Where are the a-holes? Where are my haters? Come on. A tricycle. That's freaking great. My next t-shirt's going to be me on a tricycle. That's going to be sick. Stacey Allen, you suck donkey dick, all right? So, there you go. Bum, 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 bum. But onward. And MZ is not here to for the curse jar. So now it's a wild time. Now we're off on a wild time. I'm honored. All right. Let's get going. We are going to... I know sometimes I'm vague about heading to the next spot. That's just that's a boundary thing, But it's going to be full of characters. I can tell you that. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this breeze feels freaking amazing. I can tell you that right now. Oh, I missed it. No, I didn't. We'll just go straight and then make a right. All right, perfect. Perfect. All right, let's get... let's see. I'm sure you could supplement your income a bit by riding around the city sharing great views. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, if you're getting haters, you're doing it right. That's what I have been wondering. I was like, when am I going to really get it? The kind of people who've come into the chat that I guess were, like hating. They hated New York City. They're like, I hate New York City. And it's like, okay, why are you here? Did you read the description? Did you, look at anything? What is going on? So it's been stuff like that. Or they were, the Pride one, someone wrote something weird, but he left on his own. And I couldn't figure out if, sometimes these days it's like, are they trolling or are they not? What the haberdashers and hemoglobin is going on? All right, cool. All right, perfect. But yeah, so it's been like mainly that. So that was a good one. So now I know that the algorithm is pushing my shit out. So I'm like, yeah, bring it on, baby. But it is difficult to moderate and ride at the same time. And plus, I want to do one of the streams. Isn't this just like a gorgeous view, number one? I want to do some vertical streams because YouTube really likes pushing that out. Is this a bike lane? Good God, this is ugly. All right, like Stacy. Shut up, Stacy. I'm just bugging out. That's fun. What was I gonna say? Yo, look at the cops. You see this? Do you see them? Look at them. Huh. The vertical streams, YouTube will definitely push those out to like a test audience for you if you're a creator. So I want to do that, but I see what other live streamers go through when they have on the vertical stream, and I'm like, yikes! I can't deal with all that. And I know I got to I'm going to turn off Nightbot. She's too much. Chucks, I'm sorry about Nightbot being weird. Stacy has issues. Shout out. Stacy has issues. Shout out, Stacy. Yeah, the short videos. Oh, stop, Romero. You are not ugly, young man. Oh my God. Well, allegedly, Stacy's mom has it going on. I know that much. But thanks for Richard G. I appreciate you, man. I want to do the vertical stuff because, again, it's like YouTube wants you to do that. But, man, the things that I see people freaking type in there, and I was like, man, I want to do a vertical live stream. Plus, it'll be, like, comfortable on the chest. It'll probably be a really good view. If you're watching on TV, I know it'll suck. But, we want the channel to grow, though, right? So, woo. Oh, it's so nice out, y'all. Sorry, I'm enjoying the moment too. I'm enjoying the moment as well. But yeah, you need moderators if you're going to do the vertical live stream. If I was walking, that would be different, but I'm trying. Yeah, I got like my head on the swivel over here. I got my head on the swivel over here. Huh? But yeah, I'm excited. I've tested Moblin at home because obviously I have the third connection being my Wi-Fi at home, and it is so outrageously badass. It's going to be so cool. Able to switch scenes. You can have different camera views. Oh, it's going to be lit. But it just doesn't work well off of 2 connections, which is what I have. But yeah, happy Sunday. Hey, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, just having a good time, having a good vibe, No way better to enjoy the city than on a bike, right? Yeah. Right? It's the little things, right? All right. You got it? All right, have fun. Be safe. See? And then you meet a random stranger like that, and it's like, oh, man, people are freaking cool. People are cool. It's beautiful. Man, I'm starting to smell really good food. You know what that means? You know what that means? What time is it anyway? It's 6:11. Nice. I know it looked like a red light, but I'm able to go when I have the walk sign, okay? If the next spot we're going to is litty like a titty, then I'm thinking then maybe we'll grab a little something to eat there and sit there and hang out. I don't think I'll be able to stream as long as I usually do today, but we're outside. We are outside. And I'm definitely very excited that this microphone setup is so good, man. When I was checking out, what could I clip for a short on YouTube, I was like, damn, the sound is better than ever. This was a great investment. All right, Alabama, please don't run any pedestrians over. Could you imagine if I ran pedestrians over and I was live streaming and I just kept going? Like, like what's that about? Oh my god. I mean, I'm pretty well behaved. I mean, I say some bad words here and there, and I might miss a light or two. But jeez, accusing me of killing people's nuts. All right, here we are in Washington Square Park. Look at this beauteous place. We're gonna get in. All right, of course, there's a ton of cops here, but that's okay. We're gonna go nice and slow. We're gonna see what haberdasheries and hemoglobin we can get ourselves into. And there should be some good music playing, or at least some bands jamming that we could get into. Because we haven't been on stream to Washington Square Park. So I was like, we got to fix that. And this is such a great place for us to hang out. So, ooh, let's go. Yo, Acer, man, that's so awesome. You made my day. You made my day, Acer. Thank you so much for saying that. Acer said, first time watcher, subbed. You're digging the vibes. This is what it is. Chuck says, streamers do both formats, same time here on YouTube. Yeah, for sure. If you intend to kill Nightbot, I think you could take away its power, but just so it... You know what, Vaughn? I'm going to turn it off because if people like Richard G and other cool people, want to step up and be a mod and just, I just don't want people to be buttholes here. That's all. It's not complicated. People who watch me often, they could pick up the vibes. Then I'm going to turn off Nightbot. She doesn't need to exist. Or turn off the mod part. I don't mind the time stuff. I'm going to see if I could do that right now, actually, while we're stopped. Fellow rider, let's go. Yeah, Acer, I appreciate you, man. You really made my day. Chuck said, I guess Prism let them do both at the same time. One of the streamers is, Clive's Adventures. Maybe message him to find out how he does it. Yeah, I will do, for sure. That's a great piece of advice, Chuck. Thank you for that feedback. Gen City's Liddy like a titty, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Acer, you got me. Washington Square Park. Boom. Grand Theft Auto vibes. Definitely, for sure. Yo, we got Mike Jones from Indiana in the house. Let's go. Welcome. It's great to see you. Yeah, Metso brings up a good point, too. I leave all streamers who have vertical not pretty on TV. I agree. Mike, it's great to have you here, though, from Indiana. Let's go. I've been there a few times. There's a lot of really great aerospace companies there that I may or may not have sold to in my day. And I've always had a great time there, so shout out. Glad you're here. Very glad you're here. Yeah, Night may need to come back later when you have more viewers. See how it goes right now. Yeah, the thing with Nightbot is, like, I like the, I was leaned into it because literally Richard is my first real moderator. That just happened 5 minutes ago. So, let's check out this band, huh? All right, I don't want to get in Skater's way, so we're just going to cruise over here. There's a band playing down here, too, so there's a lot going on. Let's check it out. I don't want to get in Skater's way, though. All right. This is the vibe part. Yo, we got Tennessee in the house. That's awesome. Man. Nashville is a vibe, but the whole state is a vibe, man. Romero, you're going to head out? Got to do some things. Romero, have a really, really great afternoon, man. Have a great Sunday. Bless ya. Bless ya. There's an old slave hanging tree, and yeah, it said to be haunted, being built on the old cemetery. This place is most definitely haunted. There's a lot of energy here, bro. There's a lot of energy here. Same with Grand Army Plaza. In one of my streams, we really hung out there for a minute. Lovell's in the house. Lovell's in the house. Let me get you off my chesticle. Let's check out some drums real quick, right? Have a seat. Have a seat and relax. Let me get. Mark said, please bear in mind that bikes are not allowed in Washington Square Park. I don't know if the rule's enforced. Yeah. Is it? If you pay me? Give me a minute and I'll spin you around the block. Let's go. All right. We're going to spin a fucking random stranger around the block. All right. All right. Let's check out the... Somebody wants to pay me to get on the bike. I'll fling her around the block really quick. We'll go fast. We'll scare her. Coffee with Cream is the name of the band. You can add to the pot. They're just jamming. Well, this guy doesn't miss fucking arm day in the gym. Jeez. Oh, they're cool, man. They got a vibe together. The Onyx is... Oh, yo, thank you so much, man. Okay, it looks like they're chilling out right. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the Onyx RCR. This is 51 amp hour battery, it's 72 volt system. She is beautiful, a beautiful, beautiful beast. And then just some, hi sweetie, hi baby, hi. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Little doggo, cute doggo. I've had the bike for 3-4 years now. I have a custom 51 amp hour battery from Powerful Lithium. And thanks, Merck, for the heads up. I'm going to walk the bike then. I'm not going to hang out on the bike. I didn't realize they weren't. There was other bikes here, so I just thought I could come in. But we're going to respect the rules. I'll walk the bike and get out of here. The Eco Boost shocks. These are motorcycle, moped shocks. And I actually retuned them this morning, and the ride is so much smoother now. And it's perfect because even you see it on the last streams and even me just riding around, it's just been a pretty bumpy ride that I've been on lately. I have a new seat incoming thanks to Tapia Seats. So this is a stock seat I've had for years. It needs to change. And of course, my legal pedals. It's a class 3 e-bike, I got to keep it legal. And then I got these saddlebags probably about a month ago now. I absolutely love these saddlebags. I have one on each side. And it helps. I love it. I have all my tools in it. And even when I stream, after the stream, I take off my chest mount and bam, everything is in there. And then, I got to have my little JBL speaker. If it wasn't for copyright on YouTube, we'd be jamming out with music. I could jam out with music on when we go on Twitch. So one day we'll build up the Twitch audience, but one thing at a time. And then, I got this. I love this. This is a magnetic fender. Again, look at this, bro. I need to clean this so bad. This is my Gen City logo. I got shirts coming out soon. I have merch live on my on gencity.com if you want to check it out. But I'm gonna have streaming merch up shortly. But yeah, the Onyx is fire. And listen, if you keep up with Onyx and all that good stuff, they are releasing an updated version of this bike, and it's really, really great. And it's tempting, but the updates that they've made to it are updates I've already made to the bike. Like, I got new suspension on the bike myself. I put it on myself. I put the 244 Shinko tires. These are they call these dual sports. I got a little knobby action, but I could go fast on them, and it doesn't give me an uneven ride. It's very smooth. And then I have the Domino throttle. When I first got the Onyx, this was a half throttle, and it was like a half a second or a second too late, and I couldn't do it, bro. My brothers and sisters and everyone in between, I couldn't do it. Like, the response wasn't, it wasn't as immediate as it should have been, right? So I got the Domino throttle to it, and boom, game changer, complete game changer. And then I have this custom tail light here that on my last stream for the awesome gang that's here from the last stream, this actually freaking came off. And I got I got the proper nuts for it. I went to a different hardware shop. I have zip ties holding it now. It looks great. It's like she's really not moving. You know what I'm saying? Right before stream, I went to the hardware store and I told the guy, I said, hey, you helped me. And I didn't go to my normal hardware store. Mistake freaking number one. Yeah, baby. The vibes are good. I'll finish the story and then we'll check out the vibes. So I went to the hardware store and I told him, I said, look, you told me this was the right size. And what kills me is I wanted to test it. And the guy was like, no, this is the right size. That's it. I was like, okay. He was very adamant about it. I was like, okay. Yeah, I wasn't trying to argue with the guy. I was like, all right. I looked at it. I was like, okay. I got home. Guess what? It doesn't fit. It's not the right size. I go there today and I show him my receipt and I show him, I was like, this fits. I was like, but the hex nut doesn't fit that you gave me. And then he starts arguing with me. He goes, this does fit. That's what it says on here. I said, no, it doesn't say it on here. The sizes don't match. And he was like, yes, it does. He goes, what do you want from me? And I was like, whoa. I was like, you don't have to start yelling at me. I said, I just want the right hex nut. And he's like, what? I'm asking you something very simple. And I said, sir, listen. I said, if you keep raising your voice at me, we're going to have a really big problem. I said, I'm telling you, this isn't the right size. You sold me the wrong size. I said, you didn't even want me to try it out. And then that's where everything went downhill. When I told him he was wrong. Ultimately, he told me never to come to his store again. And I said, no problem. I said, I will never come into your blank, blank store again. I said, and don't you ever blank, blank, blank speak to me like that again. I'm not going to let some stranger speak to me like that about something they were wrong about. That's crazy work. But yeah, isn't that nuts? And listen, yo, I'm freaking pretty nice, if I may say so myself. But good Lord. But yo, these are the vibes right now. This is coffee with cream. If you can, I'm saving this for later because I don't have any cash on me right now. Coffee with cream. You can Venmo them. At minimum, check them out on IG. They're probably on TikTok, all that good stuff. Coffee with cream. And the sugar, put the money in. Oh, I wish I had cash on me. I'm so upset I don't have cash on me. I always have cash. Coffee and Cream is like the most brilliant name. And they're recording right now. I don't know if they're live streaming, but this is dope, right? Let's enjoy the vibe. But yeah, that's a crazy story to tell you guys. I wish it wasn't like that. I wasn't trying to argue with the guy, but it was not cool. Let's put it like that. And I don't need to go, you know what? The mistake that was made was my mistake. And you know what that mistake was? I didn't go to my normal hardware store where the guys know me there by first name. Hang on, I'm just going to grab my chat phone. It's on my bike. Because people are here looking at my shit. There we go. Oh, he's here on his bike. Just do what you want here in New York City, clearly. Yeah, forget that store. I'm never doing that. The mistake I made was I didn't go to my OGs who would have happily told me what's up, got me the stuff. I could have caught up with them. I wanted to try a place that was closer to the house. That was my mistake. So never again. All good. And plus, I mean, honestly, I was like, this guy's just having a bad day. Happens to the best of us. But, don't let people disrespect you, Yeah, I did, Richard. It's literally what happened. All right, let me get this microphone out. They're so smart. They have the towels down to keep the decimal levels down, so the hit isn't as loud because the towel dampens. Pardon me, blah, blah, blah. The towel dampens the sound. Slick. Absolutely. You never let anyone speak to you in a disrespectful tone, unless you ask for it. You know what I mean? But I went in there just real chill. Hey, happy Sunday. What's going on? Hey, how are you? And then he came over and he's like, what do you want? I was like, whoa, okay. So, listen, I'm going to chalk it up. He had a bad day. They'll never get my business again. And no big whoop. So this is where Isn't it like a month or two ago, Lord came and did her video here? It's a great spot to have like a lot of viral content. Film it here. There's some more drums happening over there. I'm going to walk the bike over there, gang. Look, we have some lovers. They're very happy. And there's a band or there's something going on over there. What do we say? I say we go over there. Because I want to check out a band. Not that I don't love the drumming, but... Yeah, I hear some great drums out in the distance. I'm so excited. This is our first time in Washington Square Park here on the stream. This is freaking dope. So let me get you guys on your special mount and let's walk the bike. Sorry about the hands and all that good stuff. I need to make sure everything is good. Okay. I'm not going to do that to you. Hang on. I need to make this tighter. I don't want to spin you guys around like, oh my God, be nauseous. There we go. So I'm really honored you guys are spending part of your Sunday with me here live in the chat. And whatever day you watch this on a replay, thank you so much. Thanks for everyone who's been popping in and out. There's a vibe happening here. So I got you on your own mount. We're going to walk the bike because I don't want to have any issues. Coffee and Cream, the cutest name. That is the cutest name. I know it's a little uneven. Hang on. I'll fix it momentarily. Yes, I hear a band. I see the band now. I see the band now. Let me straighten you out. Boom. That's a little bit better. Okay, cool. All right. Maybe I just unlocked a new business. People want to, and I've told people, it hasn't happened on stream yet, but I've had women jump on the back of this bike and be like, take me somewhere. And at first I'm like, holy shit, because, it's scary. Someone jumps on your bike like that. You're like, what the F? Yeah. What's the key? Very cool. All right. Very cool. All right, let's rip it, bros. Let's do another jam. The trumpet and a bass. That's all you need. That's all you need, friends. All right, let me get the microphone out of here. Oh, thank you, sir. Everyone's just chilling. Did I chat? I'm tapping into the chat. Not meaning to. You got to advocate for yourself. Yep. Perfect. Yes, a band. This is what I wanted so bad to catch for you guys today, is a band. That's why I was almost like, I was out riding earlier, right? Because I was testing the suspension. Oh, hang on. I'm talking and I don't have the microphone. There we go. Let's do that. So let me have you guys there. Yeah, I was testing out the suspension because I fixed it earlier. Well, I gave it an additional sag and messed with the preloader a little bit. The ride is so incredibly smooth now; it's just crazy. But skipping that, I was in Fifth Ave and I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, you're welcome. Have a good day. You see, the kids are going to be all right. If they're taking a picture with the old school camera, the kids are going to be all right. Is anyone an old fart like me and remembers when you couldn't wait to get your pictures developed back? I used to love that. I used that anticipation. Oh my gosh. But I digress. I was testing out the suspension. I'm riding in Fifth Ave and Park Slope. And I was like, I knew exactly where to go if we weren't going to be able to catch a band. But it looks like we got a band. So that's really them. It looks like they're about to start a jam. I'm hoping so. Okay, let me get the. The bass player's he's doing his thing, right? The bass player's doing his thing. Let's go. I freaking love you guys. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Very cool. Very freaking cool. Oh, I would love to jump in. I would love to jump in, gang, but that's like, I don't know. I don't know these guys. I don't know these guys. I'm putting you back on your mount here. We're going to check out a little bit more and then we're going to get moving. There we go. See, this guy's in the way. Hi. Huh? Sure. Okay. Yo, everybody wants pictures, gang. You got an IG? Okay. My name's Jen. It's nice to meet you. I appreciate it. I will even do this.
I'll take both.
Okay. Okay, he's getting used to the camera. Nice. Awesome.
This is badass.
Yeah, it's an Onyx RCR. It's a great bike.
I don't know anything about it.
No.
My brother gave me a bike, but I haven't used it yet because I'm used to riding my
Oh, yeah?
manual.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Let's see. Yeah, IG, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Is that where you typically put your photos at?
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I
Okay. Nice.
I have an art gallery uptown, and I'm working on a book with my daughter who wrote poetry for my photographs.
Very cool.
Long story.
Very cool.
So
Awesome.
do me a favor, and
I got you.
I'm really bad at communicating through Instagram.
Okay.
Horrible.
Okay.
It's better for me through just taking your phone number. I'll send you the pictures when I'm done.
It's all good. You're gonna have to find me on Instagram.
Okay.
Okay.
Shoot me,
Yeah.
okay?
I'll shoot you a note. I'll shoot you a note for sure. All right. It's nice to meet you. Have a great night. Enjoy. All right, guys. Not giving him my phone number. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. I'm not. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Jap, I'm with you on that. Little did they know. I know we're like there's a bunch of fucking amazing people watching. So like, watch out. I got people who don't play around with your homegirl. All right, let's get out of here because I agree. Oh, thank you. Have a good one. All right. I'm getting out of here. Jeez. Well, that's the dude in the white shirt. Asked for my number. Bro. Yeah. Well, if it's a good picture I get out of it, then cool. I really don't care either way. But yeah, we're getting out of here, gang. Dang, man, your girl. We can't take me anywhere, bro. I know he's gonna. Well, that's what happens, right? They're like, oh, you know, who? And he was looking at the camera and everything because I have you guys on your mount. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah. There's about almost 40 of on and off, almost 40 of y'all live. All right. Let's see here. It's Washington Square Park, but we're kicking ass. We're taking names. Let's get out of here. This band is awesome. They don't have their IG or anything, but all right. They don't have their IG or anything on listed. They can't. I know musicians are bad at promoting themselves at times, but guys, if you're gonna spend all of this awesome effort to come into the park and get your set list together and freaking be amazing, Just have a little a notebook piece of paper out with your name on it and your IG and TikTok or whatever the F that you have. Because you guys are so badass, and then you know, have no idea. Because for real, I'm gonna coffee and cream. I'm gonna go drop them off a little something in their Venmo today. Because I feel terrible that I didn't have any cash on me. I forgot to pick up cash earlier. So I'm definitely gonna rewind back to that spot. But yeah, musicians, if you ever randomly watch my channel, freaking let people know who you are, please. Please, my God. We're about to go over West 4th. I'm going to make a little right up here because we'll, you know, we're in Greenwich. We're in Greenwich, baby. And it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful out. And I just want to shout out you guys. You guys are fucking, the chat, you guys are awesome. I'm so thrilled that this YouTube adventure has created this type of dope community. The guys who are in here, you guys are freaking real men. You guys are badasses. Just want to send some love. I see you. I respect it. I love it. And I forever have your back. All that good stuff. All that good stuff, baby. But thank you. Yeah. Those, ooh, I got the light. Sorry, I gotta bust the right. I'll go to bust the right. Oh, I can't go down that way. Well, it's not the end of the world. We'll do the, We are lane splitting, baby. Yeah, I don't want to go down the wrong way on these streets over here. Washington Place. Yeah, I could go up and over. We could do a little up and over, and we'll keep things moving. Yo, you got to bounce about to work. You got to do your thing. Much love. Please have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. Yes, this is what I want. Really perfect. We got a real writer up there. He's yelling at people. He's like, yo, because people don't be looking. People do not be looking. Let's see here. Can I go down? Yeah, I could go down this way. Perfect. Oh, this little area is closed. So Stonewall is right over here. Let's just do a little. Oh, they got the little. And one thing that I also love, there used to be a little city pups used to be here, which was super, super cute. Adopt, don't shop though. Adopt, don't shop. So Phil, if you left already, man, have a really great rest of your night. You better believe it's such a pleasure to be posting the live for sure, for sure. That movie House used to be there, and Waverly Theater, great place in the old days. It really was. Ed Storm, I'm so glad that you're enjoying this, and again, I'm so thrilled that you're here, man. Thanks for hanging out and spending some time with us. Here today. I'm just looking at the time. I am going to be wrapping up shortly, but I wanted to take a quick little pit stop here in Greenwich and the Stonewall Inn, of course. We had Pride was a whole thing this year. It was a lot of fun. Definitely had a blast. And yeah, we're going to cruise a little bit more, and then we'll sadly say our goodbyes, because I gotta start getting on, my friends. But man, this has been an awesome freaking live stream for sure. Been having a blast with you all. A freaking blast. So we're on 7th Avenue here, and we're gonna cruise down. And then we'll pick a spot and we'll say our revoirs. But I cannot thank you guys enough, not to sound super sassy and sentimental, but definitely seeing a lot of growth happening on the channel, which is freaking amazing. It's what we want. Thanks for the feedback on Vertical as well. I want to do one or two of those just to see if we get any cool people into our awesome community we're building here. If not, F it. No big deal. It doesn't. And the thing is, I want to make sure that you are enjoying this like how. The fuck is this guy honking about? I want to make sure that you're enjoying this like how you like to see it. You like to see things on the big TV? I'm going to give you things you can put on the big TV. That's how I like to watch my live streams too. You know, I don't necessarily watch it on the phone. My favorite ones, I throw it up on the TV in my studio, and boom. You know, so I get that. I get that, my beautiful friends, for sure. This is a nice little hall down right here on 7th Ave. I used to work down here. And then Hudson River is the West Side Highway, which we were just on, on a tricycle, according to Stacy. And we were hitting pedestrians. This is what you would take if you were in a car to get onto the Holland Tunnel. Obviously, we're not going to do that. Wouldn't that be, oh my God, I couldn't imagine. There have been people, I'm not going to say who. They're awesome people though. But there have been people who 1,000% have done this ride on their e-bikes into the Holland Tunnel. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? I don't know. The police were waiting for them at the end and they all had to go to court. Gosh, who would have thought that would have happened? So yeah, one of my buddies, no. So we will not be going on any of that nonsense. But I am about to bust a left on Canal. And actually there's a really cute place over here where we could say our hellos and see you laters. Because I hate saying goodbye. I'm not trying to sound like a hopeless romantic, but I'm not wild about saying goodbye. I'm big on see you laters. But there's a cute park over here, so hopefully there's still a cute park over here. Okay, yeah, it is. Oh, they took out that. Oh, no shit. Oh, wow. What in the haberdasheries and hemoglobin is going on here? Whoa. I guess they're renovating this. This used to be a pretty dope little park. I used to work during COVID or right before COVID. I worked in this building right here at a particular software company. And man, when COVID happened, I was like, ruh-roh, crazy. But let's see here. Let me get you guys going. Just park the bike really quick. It's still a park, but clearly this used to be like there's a little bit more of a vibe to it. There was this really nice seats and everything, but it looks like they're renovating this whole area. Even across the street, there was like cute basketball courts and stuff like that over there. That's all looks like it's being renovated, all that fun stuff. So, all right, let us do the grand finale. Listen, I hope this is a fantastic end of the week for you. I am so thrilled. This was so awesome to hang out with you guys. We are building an awesome community here, and people who watch the replays and everything, I can't thank you all enough. Let's see, there we go. All right. But Acer, thank you so much for coming on board with us today. This is one of your first time checking it out. Welcome. We have way more coming. So definitely feel free to follow me on IG and all that. For those who are new and just been in and out for the day, thank you so much for coming in. I really, really appreciate it. We're building a really dope thing and just riding a bike all around, New York City and just having a good time and stopping at cool places and talking to random people, or maybe weird random people more so talking to us, but it doesn't matter either way. E-Bike Mike, man. How did E-Bike Mike? I'm so sorry. I somehow clicked to make you a moderator. I will 100% fix that. This is my fault. I just want to put it out there because there we go. I had you guys in my back pocket. So I'm sorry about that. E-Bike Mike, though, I'm so thrilled that you were able to join. So thank you so much. Ed Storm, thanks for coming in. Richard, thank you for being my first OG. For real, it's growing, and we got a cool group of people here. This is the spot. This is definitely the spot for sure. Brandon, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're here. Chucks, thank you so much. Jap up, respect, and thanks for saying, hey, we're not into the creepy people. D. Edwards, thank you so much for being here. Allie, much love, much love. All the people that were in here earlier as well. The list goes on and on here. We had Tennessee in the house. We had Vaughn in the house. We had Hustle and Muscle in the house. Mike Jones, thank you so much. Merck, of course, thank you so much. Yeah, everybody, just much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to put anyone in timeout. Jeez Louise. I didn't mean to do anything like that. The phone was in my back pocket, and yeah, and that was my mistake. That was my mistake. It was live in my back pocket, so I can't have chat in my back pocket like that. I got to keep her either in my hand or turn the screen off. So that was my bad. Sorry. But you guys are incredible. Thank you so much. This coming week, our weather looks suspicious for tomorrow here in New York City. And Mondays, admittedly, Mondays are hard for me to get out. But if the weather's acting up, I'll probably skip it. But you could possibly will go live either Tuesday or Wednesday. Just really depends on the weather. I'm here in town for this coming week. So I try to stream, for those new here, I try to stream at least twice, 2-3 times a week, but definitely twice a week. So feel free to hit the notifications. I don't always say when I'm going live. It's just a privacy thing. So, yeah, but thank you guys so much. And remember, it's always a great day to have a great day with your homegirl, Miss Jen Cité. Take care of yourself and someone else. You know I love you. And please, please, please be good to yourself, okay? Please be good to yourself. It's at the start of a new month. We had a nice long weekend. Treat yourself right tonight or whenever you watch this. I appreciate you all so, so much. I'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. Be good to yourself. Make good decisions. See you on the next one. Bye.